As the state scrambles to get more coronavirus vaccines, the key metrics are trending in the right direction. Maryland reports less than 1,500 new cases in the last 24 hours, the lowest single-day totals in weeks. Hospitalizations and the percent of people testing positive is also dropping steadily. Hello, everyone. I'm Vic Carter.
And I'm Rick Ritter. Now, Governor Hogan says the vaccine supply remained extremely limited.
But once supply meets demand, mass vaccination sites will open across the state, including at M&T Bank Stadium.
A big development for sure. WJZ is live at 4 o'clock. Avajoy Burnett with more on what the governor had to say about the vaccination process. Avajoy.
Good afternoon. Well, the big issue right now is that 2 million people are eligible to get that vaccine here in Maryland, but only a fraction of those folks actually have access to the vaccine because there's a shortage. Even so, the governor is having plans to set up mass vaccination sites so that when the vaccines are available, they will be ready.
Governor Larry Hogan is revving up for more vaccines, even if he doesn't know when they will come to the state. This afternoon, he announced plans for mass vaccination sites. Six Flags America in Prince George's County and M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore will be among those sites. National Guard members will be deployed to help with this rapid buildup.
I am committed to activating as many members of the National Guard as are needed to accomplish this critical life-saving mission.
To help ramp up the state's vaccine rollout, some giant Safeway and Walmart locations will be providing vaccines. Maryland is not alone in the vaccine shortage. 2 million people are currently eligible to get the vaccine, but the state has gotten less than half that amount. People have also been running into roadblocks when they try to sign up online. Many sites have no appointments available because they too have run out of vaccines. So far, about 6% of the state's population has gotten at least one shot.
And we will not rest until the vaccine is available to every Marylander who wants one.
In the 10 months since the pandemic started, 6,788 people have died in Maryland. But there's specks of hope. The positivity rate and the number of new cases have had a slight dip overnight. The governor acknowledged the next challenge will be vaccinating all 6 million people here.
I've always been a guy who tells it like it is. And the truth is that this is not going to magically get better overnight. And the last 10 months has been really hard. This is going to be much, much harder.
And the gist of today's story is that the state will be having those mass vaccination sites that will be modeled off of the testing sites that we've become so familiar with. And we're just getting some new information into WJZ. President Joe Biden says he will be boosting the number of vaccine doses to the state sometime next week by 17%. Live at 4, Avajoy Burnett for WJZ.
Avajoy, thank you. Harford County Public Schools will have some students return to in-person learning starting in March. Officials say beginning March the 1st, elementary students will return to in-person learning once a week, followed by secondary students on March the 15th. Parents or guardians will be contacted by their child's school for their assigned one day in the classroom. We've also learned today the Cecil County Public Schools will reopen to 25% capacity 1 day per week starting on February the 8th.